Hey guys, this morning I posted in Facebook in a big thread, in a big discussion about the pros and cons about the tournaments that are in the moment going on. And there's this fraction who says, yeah, tournaments are cool, and the other said, no, it destroys the martial art, and it doesn't have anything to do with the art. The thing is, I have the opinion that there's a third way that you can do tournaments, and that the techniques and the performance in the tournaments will look very, very similar to the techniques the old masters show us if we have a different rule set. In my school, when we fight a school internal tournament, we use this rule set, and we invented it a year ago, and we are still developing it. And this was in the very moment when we invited this system to our fightings, the fighting completely changed. And the techniques that appear really, really look like the stuff that is described by the masters. So, for example, how or when do I get a point? A point, I get a point whenever I hit him with a blow. Like this. I will get a point for that. I get a point for a thrust. I will get a point for a cut. This cut can be a pushing cut, like this, or a pulling cut. For these three, called in our system the three wonders, I get a point. The thing is, when do I not get a point? So the thing, for example, if you're on the bind, and I snap a little bit over like this, I don't get a point. Why? Because in reality, if this are sharp swords and I just snap him like this, nothing really happens. Or I don't call it a blow if I'm in this direction. Here, I'm just jump here. Why? In reality, nothing happens. That the blow really, really, it needs space to travel, to transport the energy. So at least it should be 1 meter distance that it counts as a blow. So these are the points we get. We, in my school, we strike only to what we call the black. So this is the mask, the hands, the upper body. We don't strike and thrust into the white. So, but this is just a convention. So if we're having leg protection, could be also that the strikes and everything goes to the legs. But this is in my school, the convention, we don't strike. Like in Sever, we don't strike to the legs. So, but the very, very crucial thing is not the points. The very crucial thing is what we call Treffervorrecht. It's like in foil and saber, it's the advantage. It's when my points only count when I'm attacking. So, with mask, if I do attack, I have to do a possibly lethal attack. So to jump forward and hit him on the hand, well, this is not a possible dangerous attack. He can react and hit me in the head. So, same time, his point, because that was not a real attack. So he got a point. Another thing is, if I attack and meet him, that's my point. I got a point. If he protects himself, yeah, and now he comes down, then it's his point. The advantage changed. So we are talking about this hitting the hands. The thing is, if I have a point system where the afterbone everything is allowed, people tend to be like this, and we're going for cutting the hands. Why don't we have that with the old masters? Why don't we have that with the old masters? The thing is, they always start with a possibly deadly attack. So when I'm standing here and try to hit the hands, that's okay. Well, it sucks, but it's not a real deadly threat. The thing is, when I'm attacking him, I jump for him, for example, to his body with a thrust or a blow, then he will react. he can't, in the same time, strike to a little lower target when I'm attacking the opponent, like this. Yeah? And his strike is not, in reality, a solution, because he will die. So this can't be, accepting his own death can't be the basis of an art. So when I'm attacking his head, he has to react to it. Yeah? Same when I, for example, thrust to his back, he has to react to it. And the thing is, if we think that these are real swords, he really will jump back, really will deflect it, and make a possible window open for me, that I can do all classical techniques we know. So this is just a starter, and maybe some other people put some information in it and we can discuss it. But I think this is the gate to new rules and to rules that allow us to have tournaments, to have fun in the tournaments, that the fights in the tournaments actually look like the stuff we see in the manuscripts, and bringing the art and the sport together. Thank you.